Hey, good morning, you guys. It's Pam, Little Red Porch. We are gonna do a little tulip tutorial for you guys today. So, one is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number that you ever saw or seen. Is it saw? Seen? Regardless, I'm here by myself this morning, but I'm gonna have my sister and my friend Michelle and Chelsea. We're all gonna come together and we're gonna paint some of these tulips. If you saw our tutorial on Instagram, we're just remaking that guy for you so you can paint your own tulip at home. And if you don't wanna paint your own tulip, you can just watch us paint our own tulips and buy some from me. So, all right, happy painting. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, so just a few things we're gonna need for this tutorial is your paint brushes. I have a bunch here. Whatever paint color you want to make your tulips. And a green of some sort. I'm using like a Kelly green, and I think this is called aloe green. You can mix those two to make your own green. Listen, again, any color you want. I want you to keep in mind, before we get started, that this is your tulip. It's not anybody else's tulip. So don't get nervous if it doesn't look like everybody else's. Also, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it and the more you can personalize it and make it your own. Okay, so paint, some sort of mixing tray. You are gonna definitely need a white paint. I always have some paper towels on hand. I love these blue towels. They're my favorite. And then we are going to start with just white paper. If you want to move to a canvas after you get comfortable, that is your prerogative. Do what you would like. But I always, if I'm working on a new project or a new design, I always work on paper first and then I move it to my background. So yeah, when Michelle gets here, we're going to get started and we're going to paint up some tulips.
A 4-pack. It takes me like a few weeks to use a 4-pack.
Don't talk about tulip paper.
Okay.
Chelsea, you might have to zoom in a little bit when we get close to doing it.
I don't know how to do that.
I mean, no, you just, your arm. You just move in. Can you see very well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna learn is just how to do the petals. We'll go back and we're gonna learn the stems because they are like that easy. So as far as a petal goes, you need the color of tulip you wanna make. What are you gonna do, Michelle?
I'm gonna do bright.
Okay, so she's gonna do a bright pink. I'm gonna use my orangish red again. Oh, where is my, okay. And then you are going to use that color again, spot of it over there, and you're gonna add white because we want a varying color combo. Michelle is advanced. Don't watch her. She's getting fancy.
I did get
with her colors. There she goes. Okay, and then you just want to brush, depending on how big of a tulip you're making. We decided we like the rounder ones, don't we? So the rounded edges, just dig through there. You can also use the wide. Just honestly, it's personal. Whatever you like, use it, do it, have fun with it. I like this one. This is a good one. I use this one a lot. I know it looks like it's frayed and stuff, but it makes a nice one once you get paint on it. Okay, so you're gonna take this very first color and you are going to make kind of a rounded, what did we call it? A C? Yeah, that's a good, or a half moon. I don't know. It's very simple. And don't be shy with your paint. I use a lot of paint. I like the way that the paint kind of sets up. It adds texture. Michelle's gonna do it too. Oh, look, see how she dipped hers a little bit in some white, so she's getting a little bit, if you can see that, a little bit of a realistic petal look. Yeah, so you're just, I mean, it's really simply one stroke if you wanted it to be, if you got your brush wide enough. But just, that's your first stroke. Okay, and then I just take my paper towel, wipe it off, and then we're gonna combine this white with our original color. That's gonna give us the contrasting tones. You don't have to mix it perfectly. Again, so the little streaks are gonna show up just as really cool parts of the flower. It's not gonna be a big deal. And then you're gonna come down the side, you're gonna kind of repeat that shape, but just distance yourself, give yourself a little bit of a space up there. So you can even kind of go in a little bit closer. And then this is gonna be more of I make it more of a thumb shape as opposed to a half moon shape. Then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna grab the solid red again, and I'm gonna come up the top. Now this is all contingent on how wide you want your tulip to be, but then you're just gonna fill that puppy in, bring it back over. I like to connect those two, the bottom, and then I like to go back to that original one and just kind of, seeing what I'm doing there? It's essentially 3 strokes, and it is essentially 2 colors. But adding, like, she's even got kind of a little pinkish happening in that yellow. It's so pretty. Adding some variety to your color combinations makes them look really more natural. So let's just do it one more time. I'm gonna go up the top, pull it down. Come with me, Chelsea. Mm-hmm. There's that. Wipe off my brush, pick up that lighter color, come alongside, come down here, look at that. Round it up at the top, there's that. And then I'm gonna go grab that red again. And you can even go down that direction, but you're gonna come just into that lighter color. And there's your tulip, guys. That's as easy as it is. Get down there really close. Let's look at that. That's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. All right. Michelle's feeling confident. I know she is. Because let me look at this. Close. Look, go up close. She's a little bit of a show off.
Those are nice.
Those are really nice. Okay, so I'm going to set those aside. The next step is the stem. You guys, it's so easy. Again, you're going to pick a green. It doesn't matter what green. You can even mix your greens. Michelle, I'll get us our greens right here. You can pick from those two. So, I just get a really thin, narrow brush. Because I'm just going to make essentially a line, you guys. It's really difficult. So I kind of like my tulips to have a little quirky personality. So I may go like to the side. So it's leaning. But when you guys see this little fade out here, some people get really nervous about stuff like this, how it's heavy and then light. But that just looks like the light's hitting it right. It's really fine. Don't get obsessive about your stems. Nobody's going to look at your stems anyway. They're going to be looking at your tulips. That's so, and then traditionally, the tulips have those, you know, those real big leaves that I love. But obviously, this is not correct. But I even like to make it kind of quirky, and you can do like a round. It doesn't matter. It's your tulip. Do whatever you would like here. And then I'm just going to fill it in. And it's very technical, you guys. This is look at this. This is very fussy. But I really do like to see those brush strokes personally for myself. First of all, you know it's done by hand. It's not just a print. And also it just looks like nature. Nature's pretty neat, isn't it, Chelsea?
Nature's neat.
For me, nature's one of the neatest things on this planet.
So that just gives it, if you get in there close, come on, let's go see that. See that? You can see like the texture of it, and it just looks real. So there you go. And then we're going to go back. I'm impatient, so I'm just going to clean up that right there so I don't drag it into my other color. But we're going to do our tulip on top of there. So my tulip is doing this, So I want to angle my C to do that accordingly. So that, or my moon shape, whatever that's called. Can you see it, Chels? Mm-hmm. So there, it's leaning, right? It's leaning. Second color. Third color. And I'm going to connect those down there. There it is. That's Tulip 101. Easy peasy.
Easy
right?
peasy.
Okay, so you guys, you can do your own. Do your own. Do your own tulip. Show them to me. Let me know if you enjoyed that, if we want more tutorials like the little easy paintings. But more importantly, I've been told by the editor of these little clips, these little videos, to subscribe to Little Red Porch. We'd love for you to subscribe, and subscribe, words are hard again, aren't they? Mm-hmm. We would love for you to subscribe and let us know what you're interested in, if you like it, if you didn't like it. I am not sensitive at all. If you hated it, it's okay. You can tell me. Or, you know, you don't have to say anything at all. It's completely up to you. But we would love for you to follow us and check us out. We're going to definitely have more videos, maybe not necessarily this one. Again, why would we? But I'm just rambling now. All right, that's it. Thanks again, and stay tuned for more videos.